Well, that's what I will be doing today. I will be commentating. Big shout for Evil for his last minute disaster class. Bobster, going pole. And sorry for the delay in the broadcast, but we're in out as we're watching Hawkeye making his ILR3 debut. He's on a hot lap. He's sitting in 10th at the moment. Bazza is finished. Crumpet retired. Jacko, Mercedes, duo 14th and 15th. Few guys missing today. Randoms, Optic Devils, probably from his last race in ILR3, so not Thomas again. And Demon Ash is at the snooker. Fair play. Whatever gets you going. Just to let you guys know, I will be eating dinner as well because it's been a bit of a crazy day. We've only got 5 viewers. Thanks for joining us. I've got the Mercedes boys with me on the team radio throughout the race, so they'll be feeding me any information. Is it rain scheduled for the race still, guys, or?
Towards the end.
Towards the end, so we'll do some rain. So will you guys be starting the mediums or waiting for the rain?
Yes.
Or the hards?
I think that's what we discussed in the briefing.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Good to know.
I don't think I'll be making it that far, to be honest.
What's that?
I don't think I'll be making it that far, to be honest.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Good luck. Good luck to both of you guys. You have not had the greatest set of results recently. We've got a few comments in the chat. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Let me just change some of these settings. Need to get the volume up a bit. Stick up to 9. Just because I think there's a bit of background noise in the game. Ginger Andy is available. Ginger Andy, do you want to invite and get in and commentate this? So that fucking took the weight off my mind. You know what?
That's it.
Oh yeah, no, I can't invite him. There's no point. Can't invite him. It's too late. Just realised, no swearing in the stream. No swearing on the live chat as well, please. Alright, just get this tweeted. So there we have it. DNA Joe pops him with 3 tenths quicker over Bobster. He did miss Austria and he's back. Showing what he's been missing on the live stream. Josh there, top. Bobster, title leader in second. Afri Frisch winning 2 wins out of the last 2. On for a third. Can he get a hat trick in third? Silent Assassin Jordan in 4th. Solid. Hawkeye on his debut. Great to see him there in 5th. Pago will be disappointed in 6th. Danny in 7th, Owen White in 8th, Waze in 9th, we saw Liliart looking to keep his points from going in 10th.
Madness in the final sector if you're watching.
I can't, it's locked in, but it's just, yeah, there's 2 McLarens dying. And there we have it. Now runs up the session, and I'm just going to get this tweeted. So there's the rundown. We have Josh over 2 tenths quicker in pole. Bob's there. Brandon there in 2nd. ILR2 commentator. Afri Fish, German. 3rd. Silent Assassin 4th. Hawkeye 5th. Paga 6th. Danny 7th. Owen White 8th. Waze 9th. We'll be pleased with that. IndyILR 10th. Solane 11th. Kyle 12th. Jay Goody 13th. Jacko 14th. Crumpet 15th. And Bazza, the Welshman, in 16th home Grand Prix. Loving his helmet as well. Giggity giggity. I've got some fajitas to eat. That's right, fajitas. Safety car off, Jacko.
Confirmed, no safety car. Formation lap is on. Pit box confirmed.
Thank you, Charlie. I can report back to the live stream that yes, the pitties are as tasty as they sound. What's it in the chat? What do you guys think? Who'll be the winner today? Will DNA Joe look to finally break his bad streak? Well, it's not his bad streak, but his duck and finally get his first ever win in ILR. He's been unlucky a few times. Came close in Baku. Will he be able to do it this time at his home Grand Prix at Silverstone? Still wait. Are you still guys still picking your setups?
Yes.
Okay. Still, I'm just looking at the pit lane, so it's a bit of an unknown to me. Now there we go. Now there we go. Start off formation laps. DNA Joe will take us away. Shame we don't see a full grid for the British Grand Prix. Few casualties have been away. But Mr. Crumpet will be hoping just to survive. He's predicting he'll be well off this and on Call of Duty in about 2 minutes time. We'll see. DNA Joe leading the way in the Red Bull. He'll be delighted with this pole. And the Renault is Bobster. R3 Frisch, the Williams driver. And the Williams boys up on the charge at the moment. They're looking good for the constructors. If they keep this up. Porky disqualified. Nah, come on. Tiger disqualified. Disaster class. Extani. Solid season so far. Was leading early on the start. Has faded away a little bit, but he's always consistent. Always picking up points. Just probably hit each other on the formation lap. Just glitches down, puts him back. Owen. Great win. Great drive in Spain. That's what he's known for this season. Can he convert the one stop? He's on the super softs. It will be raining later apparently. But the question is, at what point will the people at the back start on harder tyres and wait for the rain to come? Will the guys in the super soft push for 2 sets of super soft? Will they go and just do the one stop and see if the rain comes and hold out? I'm not sure. Liliot keeping his point run going. Still in 10th. Soleil in 11th. Not really too happy about that, but I mean, he's not far off the points. Just needs a few people to have a disaster. And he's collecting more points again. Had a good, consistent season. Great result in China. Again, a P3 as well. Kyle, can he finish a race? I don't even know if he has yet, but we'll see.
Oh no.
Mercedes disaster class coming.
Mercedes disaster class coming, okay. Yeah. Can confirm disaster class. Who is the number 1 driver at Mercedes, Jacko? Would you be able to line us?
I have the number 1 on my car.
Well then, Bazza is the last car forming up.
Dan is ahead in the constructors, in the driver's side. Equal team status.
Now to take a bite for here, they're on time, we're about to start. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And we're away. Are we away? It's a long way we're going. Josh there before stop. Brandon's on an excellent start and there's a collision. Absolute disaster there. Looks like Owen into the lane right at the back with Danny. I don't know what that was, he clashed on the straight. Happy Fish there making the dive on the inside. Bit of a lag in the lobby. DNA Joe does take the lead though. Bob's the second. Happy Fish as you were. And Silence has 4. Porky up to 5th. Liliar, great stop to 6th though. Owen and Danny falling to the back. I don't know what happened there. It was a lag, a jump start. Goody, Intem, Jacko and Crumpet up a few spots. Hager, disaster there down to 13th. We won't be happy with that. Don't know what happened there to him. Maybe got collected or just caught up in it, just playing it safe. But DNA Joe leads the way and Bob's under early pressure from Afri Frisch. We wanted to make it 3 wins out of 3. And that's Hawkey making a move on Silent Assassin. Both running wide there. Exploiting, extending the track a bit. Oh no, surely he's not going to make a move here. Nice and tidy single file through there. You don't want to do it with Maggers and Beckett's. You want to just keep it in, tuck it in, get in the slipstream for the hanger straight. And I will be Googling what corner's what, just in case I don't get them wrong. But DNA Joe is having to put up a lot of pressure. He's got Bobster behind, he's got Afri Fish 2 temps only behind him there, and Hawkey not far behind. Half a second. He's right in the gearbox here, going into the after the first lap. So Danny, disaster. Well, it's second in the title, and he's just going really slow back. He's got a lot of damage on his front wing, as you can see. Bobster, Afri Frisch, and Hawkey leading the way.
There's a battle for 9th, yeah.
There's a battle for 9th from here in, and there's a couple of guys in the pits. Tiger, Danny, Annex, and Owen. So the battle is on. As the cars will start to settle down now. It's a long race, there's 26 laps. about 132 a lap, so we'll go on quite a bit. Tell me DNA Joe is down in position, but he's not. Jacko 11, Crumpet 12, steady as you go. Steady as you go, boys.
I've got wing damage.
Wing damage, what was that from? What happened at the start? Did you guys have any idea? Because obviously it was in front of you.
Just sort of driver.
Yeah.
I think that's Owen.
It was Owen and Danny. I don't know what contact they had there. But I tell you what, it's looking saucy at the front here. Between them, you could argue the front five. ILR maybe doesn't have the outright pace, one lap pace compared to the front guys, but I tell you what, he's sticking relatively with him at the moment. Way 7th, we'll be delighted with that. Solane, like I said, it's on 11th. He's got a few places, so we'll be delighted with that. Ellie does. Kyle had a bit of a disaster this season. This new to having less assists on, let's just say. He used to running the brake assist. Told him we can't have that, so he's getting used to that. And DNA Joe sets the fastest lap and extends his lead by a couple more attempts. After Fish looks to be closing him more onto Bobster. Then Bobster is onto DNA Joe, and Hawkeye will be delighted with his start. Up one position to 4th, taking, and there's just a train now for 5th. If this is a battle for the rest of the race, it's going to be a good one. Solane making a move on the inside of Waze there. Don't know if Waze made a mistake. Good to see him show up tonight. He's a good lad. Three. So are we going to have a mega 5-way battle? There they are, down the old start finish straight. And ILR keeping with him, fantastic from Alex. Will we see a 5-way battle for the win? This could be one of the races of the season. We would have plugged it in ILR3. I'll tell you what, the standard's been great this season. One of the best, and some of the best driving in the league I've seen. 3. And 2. 2. So, DRS will be activated at the end of this lap, I believe, and that could play into the hands of the train behind Josh. Will he have the balls to keep it in track, in line, keep it neat and tidy, watch the tyre? Will the undercut, will the overcut play into it? We don't know yet. We just don't know. But as we look...
A small observation down from Mercedes, I'm looking on the map, they don't actually seem to be getting that far away, the leaders, from the rest of us.
No, they're not. There's only... What's that, pop? There's probably about 11 seconds separating the whole field early doors. And it's quite tight. They're not pulling ahead. Alex is sorry, ILR is 6th. He's dropping off a bit, but I mean, he's doing alright. He's in a race of his own at the moment. I think Solane may start to catch him a little bit. I can see what tyres they're on. There we go. So Solane up to 7th on the softs. And if it rains at some point, he could be in for the race victory here. But he needs the rain gods. He needs Toro Rosso boys in the pit lane doing their dances with the rain when it's due. After Fish has made a disaster from Josh. Oh, sorry, I missed that. He's had an absolute disaster from Maggots and Beckett's. He's lost 2 spots. He's down to 3rd now. All the Hawkeye's all over the back of him. I was talking about, does he have the ball? He's not shown it this season. He has got the pace, but has he got the racecraft? And he's under pressure now to hang straight from Hawkeye. And Bobster, the title leader, is leading the British Grand Prix, his home Grand Prix. Hawkeye on the inside here. Defends well there, Josh. Hawkeye will look to do the cutback. Starts to pick up any pieces. Oh, he's riding the curves a bit. Keep it clean, lads. Great racing side by side now going to turn 1. It's going to tuck him behind him. Assassin. Jordan was there. Oh, Josh is running wide. And there's contact. Oh my god, Hawkeye's dead. DNA Joe. Oh no. That was a turn 1 high-speed collision there. That doesn't bring out... Oh, no safety car. Not what we're talking about. Let's just keep racing. Now we want for Charlie and the boys. I think Hawkeye may need to be airlifted to hospital. I think he may need to be airlifted to hospital.
He's off to the medical centre, boys.
No, he really is. It was turn 1, Abbey. I think it's Abbey it was called, and it was the quick right to left. Now I just think there might have been a slight touch, but he went flying. But now, Silent Assassin 3rd. He's quite a bit off now, but he is in 3rd position. And after Fish and Bobster. will be looking to pull ahead. And I tell you what, and that's it. And now there's only 14 drivers, and that'll be an absolute disaster. And I bet Charlie's banging his fist in the control room at that incident. I don't know who was to blame, but I'm sure they'll be looked at. Maybe it was an innocent racing incident. We'll have to see. But I mean, if someone's made a move there, it's a bit silly. That sort of speed, you know, quick change in direction of the car, just easy step out, especially if you're running a high ballast. But interesting to see if Afri Frisch can put pressure on Bob's here to make a mistake. Bob's has not made many, if any, mistakes this season. That's why he's leading the title. He's all over the back of them, has been for most of this Grand Prix. But as Jamie Mabata would say, in this day, those tyres will drop off. And he's on his favourite tyres, the Super Softs. So it'll be interesting to see what Mabata's got to say in the comments about that day, yeah. And Silent Assassin, he's gone off. Is that Carl him? I don't know what's happened to Silent Assassin. He's gone off. Now it's promoted Lily up to Dizzy Heights of third. Solane fourth, Waze fifth. Tell you what, there's a few disaster classes this season this rate. I don't know what's happened to Jordan here. Yeah, I know he's had a disaster. And that's Jacko coming up to the back of him. He's running wide. I don't know what... He's not got a punch by the looks of it. He's not got a front wing though.
I didn't see any wing damage, so...
I'm having a look. Yeah, he's got the front end plates gone. It's not an absolute disaster, but it's not a full wing. I don't know why he's going that slow. But anyway, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he lost it in turn 1 or 2 like Josh did, and just went for a spin. But I think he was not near any driver, so he must have done it on his own accord. Let's all appreciate the fact there could be now viable points available for the midfield pack. Liliot, Solane, Waze, Goody, Kyle, Jacko, Crumpet, all could have a good chance of some solid good points here. Liliot in third on the Super Soft. Good thing to note, Crumpet and Jacko on the mediums. If it rains later, they could be on target to possibly get a podium. At a push win, I don't know. Crumpet has been, Crumpet's been done by Bazza, the Welshman. As Silent Assassin's in the pits, I imagine he's going to go to the softs or mediums.
There's still waved yellows in turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they are, Jacko.
Josh's car.
Is it still there? The shoe's not cleared up. But basically the 14th to 11th have all pitted. Paga has pitted. Onto the softs. So I mean, he could be a factor later on. He has got great pace, as does Owen. So it would be interesting to see how this race develops. Will they stay on the softs until the rain comes out? And if the rain does come down, I'd imagine those Bobs and Afri Frisch will be pitting soon on the super softs, so the pit stops will equalise out. There's yellow flags in sectors 1, 2 and 3, so I don't know what's going on. I'm choking on a bit of pepper and onion, but it doesn't matter right now. Let's just keep focused. Shows the tie graphic, Jack. No, I'm just looking at Ginger Andy comments. Any predictions on the race win? Will the rain come? What's happened to Afri Frisch as well? Has he had a disaster? Has he pitted? He's had a disaster as well. I don't know what the hell's happened to him, but he hasn't stopped. I'm sorry I missed this. I don't know what's going on, but disaster after disaster. I tell you what, let's go off the ILR3 grid and nominate for disaster class of the year at this rate. Bobster, 6 seconds ahead. Liliot in second, Solane in third, Waze in fourth. You told me that this evening. I wouldn't believe you 8 laps in, that would be the top 4. Well, fair play to them. They're there. They're keeping on the track. They're keeping it clean. Will you see them there at the end of lap 26? We'll have to find out. Yeah, I know. Missed out. Should send an invite.
Jack, who is on mediums? Other than Norman Brown? And that's
the shoe free. So the people that have pitted so far, Liliot's got a time penalty, multiple warnings. So imagine, not sure what that'd be for. Maybe it's taking out flags or something. but he's just overtook him, so I don't know if Lilliot's made a mistake here. They're on the back of Hammer straight. There's flags in yellow in sector 1. And who would have believed it? This is the battle for third. Waze and Lilliot. As Lilliot dives in. So Lilliot will be pitting. First of the Super Soft runners in the pits. I can't invite from the menu. Can't invite from the menu. I think lobby host could invite from the menu. So, Lilliot pits. And he goes on to the medium, so we'll be going to the end. It looks like the safest option. That promotes Jacko, Bazza, Crumpet up to 7th, 8th and 9th, or medium set runners from 7 to 10. Crumpet yet to pit, I believe. That's correct. So the bottom 10, 10, 11, 12, 10 to 14 have all pitted. The top 9 have yet to stop. So Dan is the... technically could possibly be last, but we'll see. It's a long way to go. And there we go. Nice, nice. Everyone's all spaced out. Lovely jubbly. So we're going to have to wait for this race to develop. Let's just all take a moment to appreciate Soleil is sitting second. Waze 4th. Afri Frisch hunted them down after his disaster. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he went for a spin. Here's a fast track list. Can't make fast mistakes. And he's in. And so's Waze. So's Bobster. They're all in. And Soleil leads this Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix. Bobster onto the mediums. Goody goes into second. Kyle into third. This is great to see. Jacko, can he get fourth? He's into fourth. Unbelievable. What a top 4 this is. Great to see.
Finish the race now.
I know they haven't pitted, but Jacko will soon be wanting to do his rain dance. The Mercedes boys both will be. Trumpet up to 7th, Bazza 6th. And Lilliot has jumped Waze and Afri Fish in the pits. So he's done the undercut on them. And he's all over the back of Crumpet, I think. As Crumpet's trying to break the slipstream down there.
I'm giving the free one.
Number 69, the Crumpet. Give maybe a bit too honest there, Dan. Went mean enough. You kind of let him go. Okay, there we go. Thanks for that.
My car's damaged.
So you just try to stay out for the rain.
Rain in 10 minutes.
Oh, now Soleil and Goody and Kyle can't survive. Ooh, what's that? 10 minutes, probably 6-7 laps. But then it's how long till it gets wet enough is another factor. So if I was them, maybe just bolt in and get some super softs on until it rains. I don't know. Maybe another set of softs.
The harder tyres were better in the rain.
They do though. The harder tyres do work better in the rain. That's so. If it does come, the guys in the mediums will be looking OP at this moment. Maybe that's why Bottas has done it. Maybe he knows that. That's why he's on the mediums. So he's Afri Frisch. Paga up to 10th, finally into the points. 102 messages. Need a bit of rain to spice things up. Josh has left. Shame. He was looking good. His wait for his first win of the season continues, but I'm sure he's going to get it. He's had good pace this season. And he's also improved fantastic amounts since last season. Come on, leaps and bounds. Great to see. Waze is AI or ghost him. I wish I was surprised. Owen sitting in 12th. Danny all over the back. I think he's just lost a spot to him. And Crumpet, he's not finding them. He knows Afri Fish is quick. He's like, get out of the way, Crumpet. Get out of the way, number 69. I'm coming through. Tiger for the ultimate comeback from J-Luke. Hawkey is now left. Disappointing debut from him, but he's tell you what, he showed good promise. Great pace as well. He's up there with the top runners. Be interesting to see how the season goes for him. It's still half the season to go after this. We're only at race 10, half 20. After this is Hungary, and then after that we're going to take our Christmas break. In between that, we should have a Christmas sprint special championship with the awards announced, and hopefully we can get a F1 driver in there as well. Guest appearance from maybe a YouTuber or something we're looking at.
Lobster's right on the back. Nope.
Will you battle? Will you fight? This is the position, Jacko, is it? I'd say so.
Yes. I'd say so. Lobster, is he the championship leader?
He is. He's comfortably the championship leader, Bobster. Brandon, yeah. Good lad. Commentates ILR2 as well. Well, with me on he tried to commentate with me on Sunday, but I'm sure I was putting him off. And Jack, we've got a poor exit in there. Bobster's on the inside. Oh, through the offstop, finish straight. They're going side by side. Surely not, boys. Oh, very clean. Jacko gave him plenty of space there. You're going to get a run on him, Jacko, from Magnus and Beckett. Try and stay with him. And he's gone, like the wind. So kept it clean. He was hanging around there, Bobster. He needs to get a move on. And he is 18 seconds off the lead, but the pit stop here is about 31 seconds, I think, because of the 37-mile-an-hour speed limit. So it is quite deceiving. Solane has pitted, so we can't make those stops last. And he's bought on mediums. And that looks like a stop-go as well. Disaster. So Solane has gone to the mediums. Maybe he's ignoring the weather warnings. Maybe he's thinking, you know what, let's stick some mediums on. Maybe it'll be like Baku. Maybe we won't even need to see the inters. Tell you what, we needed to spice it up because there's quite a bit of a gap between the field now. Struggling to see. Stops. Goody yet to stop. Kyle, you'll never walk alone. In second. Great to see that. Great to see. I tell you what, I don't even know if he's finished the race. If he has, maybe one. And then see him there at P2. Hope he gets some points today. He's been solid as home Grand Prix. Bobster is looking at the back of that Red Bull, and he probably wants a piece of it. Jacko in fourth. He must be quite happy with that. Just doing his own thing, doing his race, see what happens, see how this develops. And that is Bazza and Williot, two Hasses. I don't think they'll be doing much battling. They probably want to help each other out. But the one stop here could play into a factor of the mediums. Can they last? Can they last to the wet? If it rains, that's another factor. What's your tyre wear on? Are you going to reveal that information? 38%. That's quite, yeah. 'Cause you run quite high. You get quite high damages. Not damage, wear. So I mean, most of the field on mediums and softs now. Okay, it's quite a lot. It's quite high. So. Best believe it. Best bloody believe it. As DNA Joe pits and he's gone into softs. Is that softs or mediums? It keeps changing for me. No, I need it. He's onto mediums. It's dropping down like a stone. Now this is this long pit straight at Silverstone. It's deceiving. People do think pit stops last about 20 odd seconds, but here it's good. It's at least about 30, 31. I don't know what drivers will be thinking now. I mean, I think Jacko, are you just going to stay out?
I don't know. I'm worried about the front back. If it wasn't for that,
to be honest, I'd make a decision soon because you're just going to get absolutely obliterated. It's like pit onto super soft and just smash out some laps. But same for Dan. Like if you're not going to survive it, I'd just pit ASAP because they're going to do the undercut on you off the field. Crumpet is battling with Waze and Danny for that final points paying position, and Owen is it. And if that was a deliberate DNF, that will be looked at. If you're going to retire in the pit lane. Thank you. Danny and Wits. Yeah, exactly. Waze. Oh, and Danny makes a great move from Magnus and Beckett there. Side by side through there. He doesn't do that. He's tucked in behind Crumpet. And now they're going to the hanger straight. Surely he's going to get the toes. DRS is wide open now. Number 69, the Crumpet, weaving to break that slipstream. Danny's tucking in, and he's not going to fight Crumpet. And there's a bit of contact there from Wade's behind. And made the move where it wasn't really there. He's got to let those two battle. Two space for two cars, does not go 3. And Dan is into 11th. Wade's 12th, Silent Assassin. All the way back. All the way back. 40 seconds behind Waze. Come on, Jordan. Oh. What's the Met office saying now?
It's another 10 to 15 minutes, so I think I've got to go soft.
Another 10 to 15 minutes. That's yeah, so you're not going to need wet tyres then, really. Waze and Crumpet bumping wheels there through sector 1. Waze is going to chug up the inside. Is he going to overcook it? No, he doesn't. Crumpet is not having any of this. It feels like a little bit of beef between the drivers. Good to see though. Good to see the feisty nature. Fine for 11th. Get in, Dan. Get some super softs on. Get some softs on. Well then. Yeah, softs 10 laps to the end. Ding dang do. Jacko, he's in. ILR is going to jump him.
Everyone's going to jump in.
Hager is in. He's pitting again. So I don't know why he's put softs on. Surely if he pitted early doors, he would have gone on the mediums, but clearly they're not lasting. So you're going to have Hagen for company, I'd imagine, a few laps. Jacko, he's pitting as well. I think he's going to go on the super softs. Tell you what, he bloody is. The super softs. Danny's gone.
Going to be close.
Waze is gone.
Now behind Dan, man. This is a team order call for Mr. Crumpet.
So Goody, Bazza and Crumpet, the only 3 drivers yet to stop. Goody up 12 positions, Bazza up 10. ILR, tell you what, he's looking good for driver of the day, up 7 positions into third. Match 4 position. He's technically second. And watch the 2 Mercedes drivers here side by side as Jacko stamps his foot down as #1 driver there. Toto Wolff's on the radio saying, "Move aside, let them through."
We let the team race.
Quite a hard race to commentate, I'm not going to lie, lads. Quite a few gaps everywhere in the field. But Afri Frisch is hunting down ILR. Goody 2K. He's on the softs. He's made those softs last a long time. Still on them. Surely he's going to have to pit soon. Basil pits. Sticks on some softs, and that's him to the end. Almost had the Met office on the phone saying, "No rain needed, get your umbrellas packed away. For once, it's not near the British Grand Prix." So am I. Okay. And looks like the bout on track is Afri Frisch. And he's hunting down ILR. Okay. No, it's not. And Goody's in the pits finally. Sorry lads, but a bit of lull on that. Just took it into my Vegeta. Vegeta! Apologies for this poor lack of commentating, but needs must at this time.
Wade was slow at the end of sector 2. Got a run on him.
Needed. The battle is though for second track position. Bobster the win's in the bag. Let's face it, unless he has an absolute disaster class, he's not taking home the trophy. It's all his though. And as Liliot is going to fight for this second position, it would be race of the season for him. He's got Afri Frisch all over him. He's all up in his junk. Gene Haas is there biting his nails in the pit lane. And Frank Williams is there eating food through a straw, shaking like a leaf. Desperate as Claire is telling him to calm the fuck down. He'll do it. Afri Frisch has done it. There we go. What a move. Liliot didn't fight that too hard. I think he knows when to pick his battles. Sensible driver, clean driver. I think he'll know his main battle is with Selene. But I think that's game over now. I think the front two have locked that down. 14 seconds in 8 laps is probably a bit too much for him.
Battle for P7 then.
Battle P7, thank you.
That was easy.
He's still there, side by side. Wade should give that up because he's gaining an advantage. Okay, he did. I'll shut up. I've seen a lot of cars running wide there and not really letting off, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, Wade in 8th. Been in the wars a little bit today, but I'll tell you what, at least he's picking up points so far, and he's going to have Paga and the Super Softs charging at Waze, charging at Jacko. Waze goes wide again. What's new? I don't think he knows what track limits are. Best believe Charlie's looking at this, making notes, furious notes. BJ Mallet will not be happy hearing this from his driver, as Paga sets the fastest lap of the race. If only we're doing fastest lap points now, but we're not doing that now. Keeping it as a classic, as he's charging down on Waze and Jacko. Now, are you going to work together with Waze to try and keep him behind, or is it just going to let Waze battle with Paga, Jacko?
Let him battle. His softs are old and
yeah, if you can. His Super Soft will die in a few laps though.
It's for position as well, isn't it?
Of course, yeah, everyone's pitted now to the end.
Even 11 seconds.
Crumpets in 10. He's got Bazza and Danny behind him. If you can keep it on track, you should have a chance. You're on the soft, but as the laps tick down, the wear will continue to get bigger. Waze goes wide again. Yeah. I'm watching it. Oh, Paga is side by side from Maggots and Beckett. He's not hanging around. He's decided to take the opportunity there. There's a good hanger straight. He's in the DRS. This is easy pickings for the Williams driver. Frank Williams will be eating through a straw well tonight, lads. Viable constructor points. As Waze dives in. Yeah, and you can't go AI into the pit lane. I will be talking to him after the race.
Stop and go.
He's having a stop and go.
Should do.
Paga right on me.
Yeah, I see that, Jacko. So much of trying to let Waze help keep him behind, but he is right up there. Oh, yeah, no. Jacko's defending hard here. He's got to give him track space. He does. Over in the left, look. And he's going to stick to it. Can he stay on the inside line? Paga slight nudges him wide, but it's all good as they're still side by side. Great clean driving, the #1 Mercedes driver. And safe travels, Jacko. He had the mechanical grip there, and that Williams full ahead.
He'll come back.
He is quick though, he is one of the quicker drivers in the grid, so great to see the clean racing though. Take note, ILR2. Take bloody note. Says Selene is probably and will catch Liliot. 5 laps left. He's shrunk the deficit by 2 seconds. The battle for the podium is on. Liliot yet to get a podium this season. I want to say his best positions finish is 4th or 5th. So this will be like gold dust. It'll be an early Christmas present for the pair. Selene's last podium was in China and his only podium of the season. And valuable constructor points as well for Toro Rosso. But it's great to see 6 different constructors in the top 6. That's what I like to see, bit of variety. Got a Renault, Williams, Haas, Toro Rosso, McLaren and a Red Bull. Needed. And then once again the Ferraris will not be picking up any points. Will look like quite a formidable lineup with Fat Slag. And Owen Wyatt is not fallen for tuition yet. But we have to see. Fat Slag will come back strong in the second half of the season. He's told me, he said he's going to lay off the mince pies this Christmas, get his head in the gym and try and get some points to the Ferrari Maranello team. He will be doing some winter testing, trying to get that car as light as possible for his fat ass. But we'll see what happens. Ad Lane is all the back of ILR. Lock that front left. Keep it tight, keep it neat. Don't want to touch too much of the curbs. You go to the last corner for the start finish line. ILR holding him off. He's going to be in the dirty air now, so it's another kettle of fish catch him and then another overtake him. Will he be waiting for a mistake? Will he try and get the DRS at the right point? Is there any more battles on track? I think this is the main battle. Kyle and Paget. Goody's on the super softs. He is catching them out of rate as well. Let's note that. I've seen that as an oversight. Big shout out to Tim Peterson in the chat. He's talking to himself, but what up, mate?
I've just set my fastest lap in 6% in on.
Hey. And Dan is still going. Is he at the pit, Dan?
I haven't.
This is going to be the longest pits. This could be the longest stint ever on a set of tyres in ILR3. Keep going.
I'm still waiting for rain.
Let it rain. As Soleil is approaching ILR. He's going to look on the inside now. Hang straight. ILR and Soleil bump wheels. They're looking very close here. Side by side, very clean racing from the pair. This is for position. This is for the final podium place. And Soleil makes the move. We'll be delighted with that. As the crowd cheer on the British drivers. Great to see a British driver leading and fighting for the podiums. A few German, few Dutchies in it. I'm not sure what Danny is. I'm not going to comment. I want to say Portuguese or Spanish. Whatever way, we accept it. Baz of the Welshman, Crumpet, Sand Assassin, and A's. Disaster for him. Oh, Josh, you're not a bottle, mate. You'll get your race win will come. You'll see in the comment. What happened with you and Hawkey, Josh? If you can say in the comments, did you just make slight bumper wheels into turn 1 and just went flying? Because I'm pretty sure Hawkey's been airlifted to the hospital or that crash. And was that a spit of rain?
It is, yeah, confirmed it is raining.
Too little, too late. So, Soleil is pulling ahead of ILR. He's got the outright pace there. Bobster is pulled a couple more seconds out of Afri Frisch. He's going to ride on board with the Renault driver for a lap. The track is getting wet quite quickly. It's coming down quite a lot. A little bit of slide in the car. Okay, thank you. Josh said there's no contact between them. It's mental. It's just one of those corners where the rear end just goes right to left really quickly. You can just lose it on your own. I just caught it. I don't know if you saw on the live stream, Josh, but I caught it. It was ridiculous. He went flying off. There you. Anyway, Hungary next week for you. Maybe you can sweat that and get the win. I really want you to get the win, mate. Rooting for you. That's good. He makes the move on ILR. He's dropping like a fly at the moment. He's going to stick around, but as it keeps getting wet, those mediums will be stronger on these conditions than the super softs. And Goody, who got lapped 3 times in Australia, is sitting P4. Now that's not improvement. I don't know what is. That's why we have ILR3 for these drivers. Josh saying They let Hawkey and Josh left too much space for each other, and that's why they went off. Well then, being too friendly, accidents happen. As that, it's raining quite hard. What's the car like?
It's still the same. A little bit earlier on the brakes, but can't go flat through cops anymore.
Okay, interesting. So it's getting wet quite quickly, more considerably than Baku was anyway, which is interesting to know. So it might be a slippery last lap or two. And it's interesting point, Goody was quicker in the dry conditions. It gets wetter. Those mediums are going to be more stable than the super softs. And I reckon we're going to see ILR coming right back at him for the P4 position. Solane's gone. He's dushed. Bobster, P1. Signed, sealed, delivered. Afri Frisch, great P2. Would have wanted the hat trick. Missed out. P2, next best thing. Solane, happy days. Toro Rosso picking up 15 more points for the constructors battle. Bobster, low man for the Renault team, looking after getting a new driver in. If you're listening on the stream, we do have available seats now because someone doesn't want to show up. So give me a shout in the ILR account. Oh, Jack. Hawkey is in the chat saying he's got all the tests back from hospital and he's good to go for Hungary. Great to see, mate. Your teammate Goody is battling for fourth with ILR with 2 laps left. Only a broken leg. I hope he can make next week in Hungary. Crumpet is finally in the pits. 25 laps in from those mediums. And Crumpet's on the inters. Why the fuck not? Needed. To give you a quick rundown. Bobster, as he's starting his final lap. It's been a great... It was shaping up at the start. The first 5-6 laps was a 5-way battle. And they've just dropped at the wayside. Bobster, once again, proves his consistency, reliability, and overall speed to take home this comfortable victory. 17 seconds ahead of Afri Frisch, who went for a spin. Solane, we're delighted with a P3. Goody is fighting off at ILR here for the battle for fourth. Liverpool Kyle will be picking up some points, badly needed, as he runs slightly wide. Oh, Paga, damage limitation run, P7. I don't think much more could have been asked for him. He did pit twice. The rain is coming in sideways here. Lovely summer's day here in England. Jacko, P8. Just call you Mercedes #1. Just call you Lewis Hamilton now.
Please, I'm well back.
Danny with a disastrous P9 after I don't know what happened at the start of him and Owen. That ruined his race from the way get-go. So I mean, I'm sure he'll just be happy to pick up some points. Bazza, he hasn't picked up many points this season, but it looks like he might pick up another in ILR3 today. And Jordan, disaster class in 11th. He's technically ILR3 disaster class at this rate. Such great pace, but what a shame. And as I turn to Waze again, he is off track. So that's something new. And we're going to go back to the battle. The main battle, the only battle left on the track is between ILR and Goody, and ILR's done it. As I thought he would have. I've missed out on the stream, I was going through the drivers. But as I thought, the mediums have come good in the end, and he is going to take home a great P4, Goody P5. Kyle, sin in 6. I know, disaster from Crumpet. Head wasn't in the game. Paga 7th, Jacko will take 8th, providing it's all kosher from the back. Danny's only a few seconds behind, but too little too late. And Bazza in 10th. Bit of chopper cam for Danny there. But great win for Bobster. Brandon, dominant performance. Shame we couldn't see the battle that we wanted. What was built as well. It was a tight grid at the start. But it's great to see the competitiveness of ILR3, especially in qualifying. Few drivers fell by the wayside, but as we see Basler pick up a P10, 1 point for Haas. We're delighted with that. Disappointment for Jordan and Silent Assassin as he finishes P11. As we watch Waze, he is no grip out there. Look how wet it is already. And Crumpet hit R3 Fresh. I don't know what I've just seen then. Okay.
I've already finished.
Safe travels. Well then, there we have it. 210 comments. Plenty of views. Yep, doing alright. There you go. Brandon picks up another trophy, wins his home Grand Prix. And is anyone going to stop him or right to the challenge? He pulls ahead again. Lilliot had a 3-second penalty, so he drops to 5th. So maybe the stewards will look at that and what he got for it. But there we go. There's the British Grand Prix round 10 done. And we move on to Hungary next week in ILR3 for round 11 and the final race before the winter break. But this Sunday we have the main events of ILR 1 and ILR 2. I know. So I'll see you guys later. Cheers for watching. Safe travels.